Hello and welcome to another Wraggys Beer Review. So today we're going over to the Isle of Wight, not the Isle of Man. God knows why I kept saying the Isle of Man. I just don't know. So to Goddards Brewery for Fuggle Dum. If you go back to the very start of Wraggys Beer Reviews, this was one of the original beer reviews on the channel. So it's amazing 6 years on to come back and review it again. It's a real honour for me, you know. So Goddards Brewery, 4.8%, amber, smoky, nutty and hoppy. How good is a hint of what the beer is like? That is clever. That sells the beer. Amber colour, smoky, bit of smoke on there, nutty, hoppy. Why would you not put a description on a beer? Isle of Wight, born and brewed, and there is some writing, so I'll tell you what the writing says. Although the light's shocking in the back when you're at the back of it. Fuggle Dum is an intensely flavoured, malty, hoppy, strong ale that makes your mouth water. Amber brown in colour and full-bodied. Beer drinking occasions have evolved a long way since the days of pint a pint. Next time you instinctively reach for a wine bottle to go with your meal, why not try Fuggle Dum? With barbecue meats or hearty casseroles, Fuggle Dum's big, bold, round character is just the job here. Goddards Brewery, Hale Common, Sandown, Isle of Wight, PO 360 or 0 LT. So here we go. Didn't do a beer review at all yesterday. So although the England match was on and I did have a beer. Just didn't do a beer review. The England match is on. So here we go. Yes, it lives up to its name. Here we go. Didn't say it was bottle condition, so I didn't see anything come through. So yeah, certainly lives up to its name. And description: amber, whitehead. And a nuttiness on the aroma. A smokiness and the nutty on the taste as well. Wow. Hits the spot. Delivers what it says. Bish, bash, bosh on the bottle. The temperature today in July is 14 degrees. I mean, how miserable is that? It's not been the warmest summer anyway. And, oh dear, and it's raining again. As much as I love a bit of rain, I could do a bit of sun as well. Although the grass the other week was turning brown, it is now full on green again. And it'll grow like the clappers again now. As will the weeds, as will everything else. I've had a good day, to be fair. Got to work. Started mowing straight away. Got 3 lawns to mow: the car park lawn, the big main lawn with the add-on bit to the big main lawn, and then the field lawn. First 2 lawns I was mowing, it dropped a bit of grass where it wasn't picking it properly. Last lawn it chucked it down, and ended up getting the umbrella up, taking the box off and mowing without the box and then blowing it afterwards. It's the only way sometimes, you know. It's just too much hassle to try and do it any other way. But yeah, it's growing like a trooper again. So all good fun, all good fun. Yeah, can't beat a bit of fun, can you? At the Arnold site now, I've mopped the work up. There's still a lot of weeding to do, mind. Certainly at the back of the I've got a bed that's 100 foot long and it's got strawberries in. And it's this year, it's a sea of strawberries. The blackbirds, actually the wildlife, are loving it to bits. It's, you know, it's a proper haven for the rabbits. I've seen rabbits on there eating strawberries. I've seen blackbirds eating strawberries. Slugs and snails, probably. But yeah, it's, you know, what can you say? Happy to do my bit for the wildlife, eating my strawberries. But yeah, it is what it is on that side of things. Yeah, can't fault them. You know, you got to have some snap, haven't you? You got to have some snap now and again, lad. Oh, proper decent trad beer. There's something to be said for trad. Price is generally cheaper. Not always, because obviously if it's a brewery if it's at supermarkets, yeah, of course. But if it's not at supermarkets, that brewery's got to make their money. You know, they've got to pay for the cost of the building, the electric, the wages, and so on and so forth. The stuff to make the beer. So Goddards Brewery. Like I say, one of the original beers on Wraggys Beer Reviews. So it is great to be stepping back in and reviewing it again. And you know, 6 years ago, I was scared stiff talking to a camera. And now it's as natural as they come. It's weird, isn't it? Or talk to my own phone at least. I know about a camera. Be a bit weird on a stage talking. Be careful of my P's and Q's. One would not want to be swearing too much on camera, but there you go. Oh, yeah, it's going down well. Just hits the spot. And it's only 4.8, so that's good. I can have a beer and then I've got to wait because I've got to go and pick my son up. I've got to go and pick the wife up from hospital. Wedding anniversary today as well. So, and I got home at like 6 o'clock because I did a garden. Did work, did a garden, and then I had to sit with. I went over to visit basically my adopted sister-in-law. Because she's had Dick has had a problem with his hip. He needs a hip replacement. And Jackie, she's had heart rate issues. Her heart was going at 144. No, I don't know anything about heart rates or like that, you know. But anything over 100 is quite serious, as far as I know, for a normal person sitting down, you know. And luckily she's back out of hospital. They think it's a low magnesium count. You know, and the worrying thing as you get older, I mean, he's in his 80s, she's in her 70s, and as you get older, it becomes more worrying. Every time you go into hospital, you know what's going to happen. Every time you're ill, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, it's frightening. It really is. Yeah, I mean, it's worrying, isn't it? You know, one never knows. And then sadly, the family are not much cop. The son and daughter-in-law, telling them that they can't go. Maybe they should sell the mobile home they've got and stop all that now. They're getting a bit old. And they bought a new car, and basically the family are after their inheritance. And it's funny how money drives people into it. Now, like most people, I'd love to win the lottery. I would. There's so much good I could do. I'd have a nice house. I'd have my own brewery. I'd have my own microbrewery and tap room. I would. It's as simple as that. Maybe selling cakes as well for obvious reasons. You know, it's quite clear on that side of things. Probably packing, gardening. And maybe take up the YouTube hobby as like a full-time sort of thing. And invite breweries, you know, and all that. I reckon I could do it, but I can't do it because I ain't got the money, and I ain't got the willpower to try and borrow money to set up a thing and do that. That's for better people than me. But yeah, money controls people, doesn't it? I see the worst of people with money: greed. Flipping heck. We ain't got a lot of money, and if I see, like I go to a brewery and I see beers and like the happy drinkers who we're friends with, and I know that they ain't got them beers, and now whatever I've got spare pennies to do it, I'll just do it. And we're not in the same league as them, but that doesn't bother me, you know. Money means nothing in that respect, you know. Friendship is more important ever than money. But it's funny how people, money is their thing, and you know, it's like people are waiting for people to die so they can get hold of their money, which is fucking disgusting, you know, in the grand scheme of things. Pardon my French. I do apologise to Goddards Brewery for ruining the review just there. One slip of profanity. But anyway, yeah, it's tasting lovely. You see so much in life. I've seen a lot of life. You know, working on like the Arboretum and Nottingham Castle and the Forest, you see a lot of life and low lives, and people desperate, and people looking for things. Maybe they shouldn't be looking at public parks, and or maybe you should. I suppose each to their own on that side of things. God, if I started doing beer reviews 20 years ago, God, the stories I could tell on a daily basis. Yeah. Oh. I've met some nasty pieces of work along the way, I'll tell you now. So I've really enjoyed this. It's a nice traditional beer, modern traditional beer. It absolutely delivers on both the colour, flavour. Yeah, absolutely. Would I drink it again? Yeah, I'd like to go back in another so many years and rediscover again. Out of 5 for me, a good 4.3 out of 5. Yeah. Goddards Brewery. Welcome back to Wraggys Beer Reviews. Cheers.